Hello, hello. I think we're streaming. I'm gonna just tap dance here till I really know. Looks like we're rolling. Okay, welcome to Dogball. Here's the disclaimer. We as humans are broken, and that's why we must seek the kingdom. Oh, we're now live on your channel. Cool. Because we're broken humans, we forget stuff. We have something called concupiscence. And so part of the reason we started doing these live streams is to help me not forget things. So Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Lord, let us have a good dog ball, and come Holy Spirit. And so far you can watch the stream exclusively on YouTube. So if you ever want to catch it live, all you got to do is make sure you're a subscriber, and then I think you got to hit the bell button, so then it will notify you when we start streaming. So, and right now we're trying to do this. I don't know, I just feel like I am doing it every night and don't really have an idea where I'm going with it, but I do have some ideas that I'm working with. I know that part of what some of this idea is to talk to people who are having problems with their money. They might have too many credit cards. That's someone I can help. Also, my friend was reminding me of how I helped him get something out of his house, and he said it helped him get unstuck, and it was just good to hear him say that it was helpful for him. But let's see. I was thinking about other things that I could do for like just a standalone episode, and I was like, I think Father records his homilies now, and it'd be cool to just gather all the homilies every week and then post them, and then you can listen to more than one priest's homily and their take on it, see if they're they're all on the same page. I don't know, it's mostly just goofing around here. But okay, so another thing, in 2010, maybe it was 2012, I got to go to New York City and shoot Buck Hunter, the arcade game, and that was a lot of fun. And I got to go as an alternate, but I got 32nd in the nation, or in the world. And that was a lot of fun. I have not really competed in Buck Hunter in a long time, but I think it'd be really fun to get together regularly, at least once a month to do it. It just, I think it'd be better with friends to do it with, and maybe we put a date on the calendar. I was thinking, I think Canterbury has a place to go. Let's see, I kind of talk about who I'm looking for, people that are stuck. They certainly, I know I felt the weight of the money that I owed people with the credit card debt I was dealing with. But there's a way to get a second chance, and I can talk to you about it. Okay, so playoff football just ended, or is just starting. Sorry, the regular season just ended. We got to see the Vikings today, and it was a season riddled with injuries, and they looked a lot better at the beginning of the season. And I certainly said for the first time, wow, Kirk Cousins. So It was hard to see him go. Let's see, Mullins, gunslinger, they said on the TV cast at one point. Or I think it was last week even, and they were comparing him to Favre. And I said, do we want? I mean, Favre was fun to watch, but also, I mean, did he have as many touchdowns as he did interceptions? Wild man. Gotta love him though. I was thinking about that. I wrote in one of the emails that I read last episode that I was reading the Bible in Iraq, but I was trying to think about it, and I was like, I don't remember doing that, but I must have done it. Now, let's see. The Dolphins and the Buffalo game just happened. I was kind of disappointed to see Miami lose, but crazy. My wife and I were discussing who should win, and we've got a little soft spot for the Buffalo Bills just because we're Viking fans and we get it. And at the same time, we did check out the Hard Knocks, and we thought it was pretty cool seeing their philosophy, or at least I did. I really liked how Mike McDaniel was saying these people are in the best place, like they're in their prime, and so all he needs to do is aid them on that journey, make them better. And he said that's a lot of fun to him, and it was good to see him on the camera. I know the camera, I'm sure that pressure is different, and I don't know. I know they address there's the talk about what Hard Knocks will do when everyone sees what's going on, and it can be a distraction, and I don't know. I know that when your best players get hurt, it's hard to play the same game. It's a different game then. Okay, another thing, here's a work disclaimer. I've helped a lot of businesses keep their business clean, and I've learned that the more often that you clean it, the easier it is to clean. When somebody else cleans it, that improves morale too. When your normal everyday people don't have to clean, what a treat for them. Then on top of that, when you have trained specialists to do the cleaning, it gets done right. Feel free to reach me at my day job, which maybe I don't know exactly how to tell people how to reach me. So, but we will send somebody out, and they will check your facility for you. That's with Coverall. Oh, so I went to church this morning. Here, I'm all over the place. It's probably going to be a short episode just because I'm... Why would it be a short episode? I got to do Dogball yet. I got to let it breathe. Maybe I'm just feeling a little bit like, I'm all over the place. I probably need to have more guests, but we can do that in time. So went to Mass this morning, and when Father normally did the homily, and this is what probably got me thinking about starting the homily episode, but he sang when Ash Wednesday and other moving holidays in the church calendar are. So Ash Wednesday, got a encoder error. We might have ran out disk space. Well, it's on YouTube anyway, right? Let's see what else will crash here. without any disk space remaining. So the last 2 nights have been fun. We talked to Michael Friday night, and we had a little bit of a quicker episode. Last week was... Let me verify what last week was. Month. Give me the month layout. It was New Year's Eve, and my car was not starting, and we got that solved. So that's something that we shouldn't forget about, because it's really good to have a car. Now, if you're someone who has a house and a car payment, what you got to do somehow is figure out how to get a car without a payment. There are used cars out there, but I know they've gotten more expensive recently. I really think that instead of having the car payment, it's a question of reliability at some point, though. I know that that's the struggle, but if you can own your car for a little bit, that will help you with your cash flow. And that's one way that you're going to be able to escape debt, is managing your cash flow better and having more income than outgoing. And we'll get you back on your feet real quick. So I'm just kind of reviewing what we did this weekend. Michael was on the show for 3 hours, and I don't typically want cussing on the show, but it was fun to see Michael let loose and forget that we were recording and just speak his mind. God love him. And yeah, we learned a lot about Michael. Oh, that episode got copyright for infringement, because I think I put the hockey, when we were talking about hockey, from YouTube on there, and I don't know how this stuff works. So let's see, I was thinking about how the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, how they're all one, and that's just kind of a interesting thing to ponder. Also, I probably, when I kind of let down, as far as, there's days I can wake up and I can be an agnostic. That's my muscle memory. That's kind of how I, after you leave your parents' house and you get to make your own decisions. I think for a long time I lived as an agnostic. And I know that when you don't believe in anything, you'll believe in anything. And I think that because I've been raised as a Christian, this stuff just makes more and more sense the more you understand it. And I believe that the Bible is a true story. It's our story. And I think sometimes I get into, when I get into more of the agnostic thinking, going back to how I've lived in the past, and I think that I can start looking at things and I go, I don't know what to believe anymore. But then I have the roots that I've been given in the Christian teaching, and that just gives me guidance. So I encourage you to look at that and find out what agnosticism is. Okay, well, I'll tell you some other problems I'm having. I probably don't understand how to tell people about Dogball. Maybe I'm a little embarrassed about it, but I also think it could be important for me to do. I mean, I gotta play with the dogs so that they get exercise. I've got to exercise. But I think when I watch the dogs and how I see their how much they want to play and how much they want to go get the ball, I think that's where I'm like, I see some cool stuff in Dogball. So without further ado, we will play today's match between Dixie and Thunderbutton here. What? Got some technical difficulties here, bear with me. Okay, here we go. Dixie versus Thunderbutton. Oh, I don't think today's is on here yet. Okay, this is yesterday's still.
Here we go. Dogball. Oh, it's out of bounds. Oh. Dixie with the return. Come on. Let's kick one. Oh, hang on there, Dixie. Come on out. Uh-oh. That's up for grabs ball, isn't it? Because
I apologize. Oh, it might have something to do with the storage on the computer.
Dogball. Oh, it's out of bounds.
Jongo, remember how I said I wanted to do a podcast?
Come on.
Well,
oh, hang on there, Dixie.
I discovered
Come on out.
how to live stream
Uh-oh.
instead.
It's up for grabs ball, isn't it? Because it's not in the circle, but they gave it to me.
Sent it to him. I'm actually live right now.
Here we go. There they are.
You want to be on the show? I have 0 people watching.
Good girls. Come on, out. Okay. Dixie has 2.
Here we go. I didn't hear anything. It started over?
Ball.
Yeah, it started over.
Oh, it's out of bounds.
I'm just tap dancing now anyway.
Oh.
This is my garden back here.
Dixie with the return. Come on. Let's kick one.
Better send them the link.
Dixie. Come on out.
Back to me. I've sent one person the link for the live stream. Why is it starting over each time? Is this where we were? So I discovered
Thunder.
on the
There you
camera.
go.
Maybe I said this
Thunder
yesterday.
has one, Dixie has two.
That
Oh. Thunder with
the
two.
zoom has a
Dixie
really
has
cool
two.
function if you just hold the
That
zoom
means this is
area
kick
on the
five.
iPhone.
Look, quick
Kinda
math
neat.
there. Oh, Dixie there first. Come on, out. Come on.
You can hear that I
Okay,
still have a cold.
3-2, Dixie. Look, I'm keeping track. Aren't you proud of me? Look at these cuties.
Oh, little struggle there.
Thunder is not upset.
Dixie's
Okay, out.
like a German
That's
short
a
hair
Dixie
mix,
win, it looks like.
we think.
Yeah, happy for
And
one
then
more.
Thunder Button's a blue heeler, aka Australian cattle dog.
Good girls. Dixie,
And at
coming
one
in.
point they were both 32 pounds. Yeah, this is when
There
I
you go.
discovered the
Okay,
zoom.
Dixie, come here. Good girl. Better serve Thunder up some.
Okay. So I'm back. Jongo says he'll stream another time, but that's okay. Great, bro. We'll catch up. Anyway, how else could I show that? Gonna got a new window here. We're gonna view my channel. I didn't do it right. Hold on. Pardon me. What do these buttons do? There we go. Okay. I don't think there's any. Here it is. Sunday, the 7th, 2024. Dogball. Dixie versus Thunder Button.
Dogball. Oh, they're excited, aren't they? Here we go. Oh, blocking the camera already.
Giving myself the finger.
Oh,
Little
just a
dribbler.
Okay.
Just a dribbler.
It's got it. Oh, Thunder. Quiet.
We got
Quiet.
Thunder with one already.
Here we go. We didn't even have to buzz them anymore.
Yeah, no collar.
Off Thunder's face.
I don't have to use the button for
Thunder
the
has
collars.
2. Dixie has 0.
They're not even barking.
Kind of in a divot. There it is. Nasty ball.
And this is why we kick
Here
it,
we
because
go.
we don't want to touch it.
Nice.
That's her third.
Raging back today.
Yeah, that's her third
3-0.
capture.
Uh-oh. Better be quiet.
She's ready. Oh,
Ooh.
doesn't get through.
Thunder Button. Skunks Dixie. 4-0. Oh, wow. Good
Quick
job.
game.
Bonus kicks. Oh, thunder.
It was a late game today. It was like
Thunder on
around noon.
fire. Ending Dixie's little streak she
More
had.
like 11 probably. Normally we play at like 9
Still learning
a.m.
how to use the Zoom.
Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode.
Thunder, not when anything in Dixie's place. Dixie's gonna start barking here. Uh-oh, out. Made a quick game of it.
Yeah, let me know if you want to come kick the ball with us. We'd love to have you.
Good girl, Dixie.
Dixie
Finally
finally
got one.
gets one.
Are you gonna shake your head at us? Is that what's gonna go on? Yeah?
You can watch
Okay.
this whole
Come on.
episode. Dogball
Okay,
10-7-24. Well, there it is. Okay. Here we are again. Just tap dancing, back to the tap dancing. So, I know my uncle always says that he wishes the NFL season would change their when it started just a little bit, so then we had football all during the winter, because there's a gap between when baseball starts and when football ends, and if somehow, and at the beginning of the season football's starting and baseball's still going, so if football started when baseball ended, I think that'd be really great, but then it really would truly be a winter sport, yada yada yada. I don't know. Is he on to something? We'll have to ask him. Okay, so I did think about a story from when I was in Iraq, and I was a cook while I was there. So we fed people in our chow hall. We only left our little base when we were going to satellite kitchens to cook, or if we were going to get semi trucks from TQ. And so with that in mind, the equipment we got wasn't used for combat. I mean, they were Humvees, but they were the Humvees that really didn't work so great. And I had a Humvee that was overheating, and when we were headed back through the gate, we're supposed to call in on the radio and be like, we're coming in, and they were like, wait, and then the radio said something about like there was an attack or something, and we didn't really know, but people started getting on edge, as you might imagine that they would if we were being shot at with RPGs. And so during that time, we have this vehicle that's like going about 10 feet at a time, then shutting off, and then we had to wait for it to cool down for a little bit. And once it was cooled down, we could go a little farther. So we were trying to make it through the small gate there, and we did not make it. So we were outside the gate, and we didn't really see anything else. But there was a helicopter that took off, and there was some people saying that we had incoming. But here I am. I'm all good. There was another time where I got the lesson of, I was a cook, so I was there for morale purposes, right? I'm just there to make people happy. Hey, how you doing? You hungry? I can help you out. so we'd go to these satellite kitchens to cook, and it was one of the last. It might have been one of the. It was in the middle of my deployment, and it is a dirty. It's like a sandy. There's dirt everywhere. It's like flying through the air. It's dry, and it gets into your rifle. So when I was asked to do a test fire of my weapon jammed, and then I got to ride on the convoy all the way to where we were going, with knowing that my weapon might not work. And then once I got to where we were going, I was able to clean it and take care of that. All right. Well, here's another episode of Dogball in the books. I hope you all have a good Monday. It's about to start here. Oh, it started. It's 12:11 a.m. So get up and go to work now. Talk to you soon. Peace.